Ladies and gentlemen, to give you a bit of context about this short video, this is the second part of my client testimonial. At the end of the testimonial, we kind of kept the camera rolling and had a chat about having a personal brand, the benefits of having a personal brand, why you shouldn't be afraid of putting yourself out there, because that mindset is one of the biggest limiting beliefs that holds people back, and the importance of having an expert or a mentor of some sort on your team so that you can achieve the results 10 times faster. It's going to be very short, very raw, you're going to learn a few things, and if you want to work with me and my team personally so that we can grow your personal brand, get more sales, get more views, get more followers, make you the authority in your industry, just DM me on Instagram or just schedule a call and we can have a little chat. Enjoy the video.
Now you set a standard for testimonials, right?
Not just testimonials, but like creating like longer form content. It's like, holy shit.
I love longer form content.
You just went on this tangent for like about the mindset of like what?
But
what?
it's helpful, right? Because people, that's their worry, right? And these are genuine concerns people have. It is like this, who you want to get judged by. Oh, like, whoa. Because there's all these objections that you'll never hear because that we need to tackle with content to get people to come to you. And that's one of them, you know? Like, oh, well, if I put myself, I want to, but, oh, well, just fucking do it.
Just stop being a pussy.
Yeah, and then also understand, like, you will get judged. It's just who you want to get judged by. And for what? A lot of people respond very, very, very positively. Because what we forget is most people in the world are actually good people. There's a couple of bad apples for sure, a couple of very, very evil apples. But most people are actually really good people. Most people are going to react neutral or positive.
Well, like you said, what you notice is that people like recognize you on the streets.
Yeah.
And it's kind of crazy. It's kind of surreal at the start, right? You're like, because I've got those instances where people tell me like, oh, I've seen your videos. I'm like,
It's crazy, right?
like, okay, I don't know you, but
I know.
I hope you find it useful, you know?
Yeah. I love that. I think it's so
You
cool.
get the validation.
It's validation, and it's also just like a point of connection. I like people. I really like hanging out with people. I love people. That's why I have the job that I have. Now, you don't want to be known for bad things. That's why you need to pay attention to building the brand the right way. But everything you want, another person has. And the more people know you, you're going to get it. But you need to be known. And then you're going to get invited to podcasts, and then this, and then that. It's so beautiful. I have such a cool global network because of the clients that I have. And they came to me because of social media. Like, I've met people that I would have never met otherwise. Business owners, killers, like just really awesome guys, you know? At the very least, your business is gonna grow and you're gonna meet awesome people.
The opportunities just start presenting themselves once you like, because I've noticed you don't need a big following, obviously, to kind of make an impact that you want to like make money and get those opportunities. But where did you, I kind of want to go back to the start when you started. When did you realize that this is like a feasible way of making a full-time thing? Because you obviously started somewhere, and then you were like, you reached a certain milestone, you were like, oh, I can probably build.
Well, the second I got the first client.
How long did it take you to get the first client? It's completely unrelated to what we're doing.
4 weeks.
Like 4 weeks. Yeah. So, and you started by creating TikToks.
Well, yeah. So, before then actually. So I had. Well, actually, getting the first client, I was making content before. So I had, in 2019, I hired business consultants in Germany that helped me, that are amazing. And so I was already making YouTube videos, but I had no idea what we were doing. So we just basically changed the approach. And then within a couple of weeks, I got the first client. Then I realized, whoa. And
From
then,
YouTube?
From YouTube, yeah.
That's crazy.
2 to 4 weeks or so, I got the first client. And then eventually TikTok started rolling it. And then the second you get the first client, you realize, well. But you realize that you can actually do it when somebody tells you can do it. You just need somebody to tell you, okay, they're doing it, why shouldn't I? These people have nothing that I don't have. And if you think about it, yeah, they have a skill set in terms of marketing and business, but that's just a learnable thing.
Yeah.
If I sit myself down and I'm learning it, and I'm willing to let go of my ego and admit that I have shortcomings, then you can get it. There's a science to achievement. Fulfillment in life, Tony Robbins says, is very individual. What we need to do to be fulfilled, that's very individual, right? But to make videos viral, well, there is a formula to that. Now, do you want virality, or you probably want that balance, right? There's a step-by-step formula to it for most of that. And if you just follow that, and then there's trial and error, right? Because it's individual, and you need to learn like how to become a little bit more fluent on camera. But as I said, you don't need hundreds of thousands of followers. There's plenty of people who have low followers on Instagram, because also then, like, you need to learn to convert the traffic. Because you can have a lot of traffic, if you don't convert it, that doesn't happen either, you know?
In the end, the point is, like, you can do everything yourself.
Yeah, because what's the cost of not hiring somebody? That's the question. What's the cost of not hiring? And obviously, there's 20 experts at the same time who want to sell you something. And that's true, of course. And then you got to pick what's the priority. But what's more important than marketing? Very few things. Very few things. You know, assuming that your fulfillment is taken care of. But I assume that because otherwise, if you don't have an expertise, why are you in business? You know? So, but if that's it, then the marketing side of things, you know? And because you don't know what it's the ROI, the opportunity cost of not doing it. Because remember, every month you're not doing it, you're delaying X amount of increase in income, which would have happened. And it might take a couple of months, but it will come, you know? So the ROI, when you do it, it's just, if you sell something that's expensive and you're obviously delivering a good service, the ROI is, it's going to take care of itself. It's going to take care of itself.